Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including my favorites, Peach and Peach and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video. Hey everybody, it's Pendragon and welcome back to more Sonic Cars Ultimate. So it has been a while. Last time on Sonic Cars Ultimate, we finished things up, I believe, with starting off on the asteroid coaster, it looks like. Let me just double check real quick. It might actually be a new area. Let's see. Oh, apparently I got enough red star rings for that rival rush, that's right. So we actually completed the first 5 levels here, and we were on to level 6. And that's because, you know, we got our S rank there, we got quite a few rings. We actually got 2 S ranks. I actually was losing track of which one was an S rank for a second there because I can totally read. It has been a while since I've recorded, so sorry if I seem a little off. I still have a cough because if you guys keep up my community tab, that's where I normally post updates letting you guys know when there's going to be a new video, if something's going on in life, so on and so forth. I ended up getting redder. Gosh, if my voice will actually cooperate, sorry about that. That's going to be throughout the video, sadly, for a little while. I ended up getting rather sick. I have a persistent cough from it, but I'm feeling much better, enough to record, at least for YouTube and everything. I've been keeping up my voice acting and stuff as well. However, there are certain characters that their voices are a little trickier for me to do. So in order to make sure, gosh, if I could actually go a sentence without coughing, in order to make sure that I actually give them the best quality I can, I am trying my best to wait it out with tea, water, etc. just to make sure my voice stays healthy and I'm not, you know, posting videos of me straining my voice too much. However, I'm feeling good enough to record. Sorry for the scoffs again. Like, I'm going to try to edit them out best I can in the post-recording, of course, like lowering the gain and such, but sadly you're going to be hearing it because it's a thing that happens in life. However, enough about that. Let's go on to our next world here, which is Act 6, or level here. But before we get into that, let's get into the question of the day. So today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Sonic Cars power-up so far? That one's actually a little tricky for me. Let's see. I think my favorite one, aside from Blazer being super cool, I would say that Ghost is actually a pretty neat one. I'd personally say Laser's probably my favorite one just because of how useful it is for like, getting into secret areas and such, aside from Dro, of course. And I would say it's like probably the best like animated one, although Frenzy's pretty cool. So I'm probably just going to lock my answer in with Laser and go ahead and comment below which one's your favorite power-up. And again, sorry that I'm recording this, you know, with my cough still persisting. However, I managed to have time and the energy to actually record, so I figured I'd get you guys an episode this week. Since, you know, I moved and actually went, I think, over a month without uploading anything because the last video I was supposed to upload didn't go through before my move. But, you know, I'm officially settled in and everything, so I'm finally back into recording habit and everything. So let's hop into Act 6. Sorry for these coughs, like I said, it's going to be there for a little while. However, I'm going to try my best to, like, you know, cough away from the mic, of course, and just make sure that you guys can actually get some content here while I'm doing this. I'm going to try to bring back RuneScape Hardcore Iron Man and everything, if I remember to. However, for now, I'm just going to be focusing on Sonic Colors. If I get the energy to do it, I'll try to do Kingdom Hearts as well. However, I can't really count on it because, you know, knowing me, I might run out of energy for that just because a lot of those recording sessions are over an hour long. So let's try going through there and checking out what this little section's all about. Looks like we're going to be jumping rails all over the place. It's going to be definitely plenty of asteroids going on here. Couldn't tell where that was, but it looks like I was actually about to mess that up pretty badly. And as long as we don't move, we're fine to go in this last little section here. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for any red rings. However, I might be missing them by actually jumping through these rainbow sections because that's a thing that can happen at times. Looks like there's a lot of death imminent, so we gotta look out for that. We're kind of free-falling now, so I haven't seen any red rings yet. However, I think there's one down here, or that could just be, oh no, it's just one of those little speed boost things. So let's go along here, wait for that to rise up. Almost forgot it was one of those ones that actually rises. And that would have actually taken us out there pretty easily, so let's just try and get the rings here. And still don't see any red going on here. However, there's plenty of areas here pushing us around underwater. So grab that red ring. Looks like we missed our first one, but that's okay. Hopefully we can get out there, and it looks like there's an enemy here, or a couple of them, little like worm guys looking things. I don't know what any of the enemies are really called in Sonic off the top of my head. There are a few I know, like, you know, Orbot and Cubot, which are mostly like minions and such. However, I know all of them have names, I just don't happen to know them off the top of my head. Looks like we're going to get some more Frenzy here, so let's see how that works through here. So go on along. Okay, well, through the water, it apparently gives you a nice little speed boost and everything. And can I actually get up here? That'd be great. Cool. And Frenzy. Or not. Never mind. There we go. I was pressing R quite a few times there, and it just was not going through for some reason. Looks like I can just control it with the joystick there, which is nice. And now we're free falling again. This looks like the end of the level, but I know it's not. It's just a Frenzy that we can't quite get for some reason here. Hello? There we go. And of course I ended up boosting on accident. I'm trying to remember the controls, so I kind of goofed there. Did I keep my Frenzy? That's right, I do. Okay, cool. So now I can actually start going on through here and try to make our way quickly. Or not. Apparently, you know, I ended up going right through that section there. But that's fine with me. Got our red ring, so I'm happy about that. Looks like this level has a lot of easy red rings to get. I just have no idea where that first one is. And trying to stick to the sides here, it's not working too well for me. Grab that Frenzy. Let's get up here. And it looks like I was about to try and boost there, and I did not want that to happen. Luckily, you know, that kind of knocks you out of Frenzy when you land on these things, though, so it kind of makes it a little easier to control. So we're just missing the first one. We can always come back and get it. So, not too big of a deal to me. Looks like lots of speed going on here, so we must be nearing the end. And more boost, of course. And now we are going into a black hole section. That looks kind of dangerous. Is this a mini-boss? It could be. Let's see. Oh, yep, looks like it's actually trying to get us to attack it. So we gotta try to lock on while those little bars, like shields, are kind of not in the way. So it seems like it was like a little mini-boss. So that's pretty cool. Looks like we destroyed it though, so this should let us escape. Yes, and of course I missed that last little token there for the park. Looks like we're going to be dropping directly into the ending of the level though. So that wasn't too bad of a level. Let's see what we got for our rank. I'm guessing a B. Okay, yep. And no A. That's okay. As long as we don't get D rank, that's what I'm happy about. I can always come back for the S's. Get that Tails, because we're definitely going to need that. And, oops. Apparently I ran out of time there to get that last 260, but that's okay. So next one should be a boss, if I'm not mistaken. I was just waiting to see if that was going to be a cutscene, of course. And now let's go ahead and hop into the boss area here. So there's a mini boss. I wonder if it's going to be the same boss or something completely different. I guess we'll find out.
You know, I don't like what you're doing to my friends in there. It's messed up. So I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah, that's right. I'm stretching. You got a problem with that? I want to be able to fully enjoy taking you apart without some pulled muscle slowing me down. Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away, please feel free. There's no shame in it. Well, maybe a little shame. You guys don't talk much, do you? Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
And of course the machines don't talk much. It's not Orbot or Cubot, so you don't gotta worry about that here, Sonic. They're just these little, you know, machinations that, or constructs, I guess for lack of a better phrase, that, Eggman has made. My brain couldn't remember the word Eggman for a moment there, so I don't know why I said He's literally the main villain. Let's see what Tails has to say.
Chase that ship down, then start wailing away.
Okay, so it's just like that one previous boss.
Don't be surprised when it warps. Find it again and blammer.
Okay, so we just gotta catch up pretty much is what it's telling us to do. And again, once more, sorry for the cough. I'm gonna try not to mention it every single time I cough, of course, because I feel like that will get annoying after a while. But this boss honestly isn't too bad. It's just a matter of just knowing your positioning to be able to dodge things, and just understanding, the different angles and everything. I think you gotta wait for a boost to show up, and then you should be good to go on this section. However, it should be pretty easy to S rank since it's just taken so long to actually, get to it. And of course it's going to warp. So now we gotta actually wait to catch up to it, and look out for these little boulders and everything. Or asteroids, whatever they're called. Something like that. And try and dodge that. Try to get up high enough to where we can actually hit these things. However, it looks like we're just focusing on dodging at this point. So let's see. Maybe I was supposed to jump somewhere along there. Or maybe now we're finally catching up. One or two here. So I can't really lock onto any of those asteroids. So it looks like I'm just supposed to dodge them and everything. See if we can get close enough to actually hit it. That'd be awesome. There we go. Now we can actually start wailing away on that engine. And we couldn't quite get enough for the next engine, but that warp helped us. Oh, I should have waited for that boost. That's okay, though. At least we took out its engines. That was the important part there. And of course, now we gotta look out for these crates. Oh gosh, there's power-ups there. Of course, I decided to jump over it, which was a bad idea there. And I can catch up. And you can't attack during the horizontal section, it looks like. You can merely dodge. And oh gosh, why was I pressing back? Let's get up there. There we go. Yeah, you can't attack here, but you can get attacked. So of course I just lost our rings. Well, that sucks. That's okay though. Let's just try and dodge to the best of our abilities here. Alright. Is it just going to infinitely do this, or am I missing something here? Looks like I'm not missing anything really, because I don't see anything we can attack. Unless we're supposed to just jump into it, or, mess up entirely there. Well, that sucked. I'm assuming we are going to not get a high rank on there, so I'm just going to reset that, because otherwise we're going to miss out on quite a few things, and have to redo it anyways. So I have to actually look out for the power-ups and everything. And it looks like I can actually attack that little weapon as well, so I got the boost. So let's go ahead and try and take out the weapon system. Apparently that's what we were missing earlier. And also I got the boost way earlier. That was interesting. Alright, looks like he should be giving us power-ups maybe on the second warp around here. Or not. Maybe we're just supposed to try and just dodge things. Okay. And whoops. Gotta look out for those. Okay, nope. Got hit. That sucks. We'll be okay. Just remember, he drops power-ups. And looks like not at this section, that's right. This section's just a dodging the literal asteroids and such. And I'm holding forward on the stick. I'm not sure if that's doing anything for me, but I guess we'll see. Maybe Rocket would do extra damage. Let's find out. Or I could just wait. Oh, I got screwed over a bit. Come on, Sonic. And that is dangerous. I don't know why I stayed right there and why I was still staying there. That was very risky of me. And I can't use Rocket here. So that sucks. I think I screwed it a little too far to the left, so I'm kind of messing up here on these angles. If I get close enough to actually take this thing out, that'd be great. Should I get a little closer or not? Maybe this is why I need to be able to actually hit it from here. So we can get boosts and rings. And now we can just boost on ahead. And can I use Rocket here? Can I actually attack it? Maybe not. I'm not sure if that did any damage. Oh, I thought that was going to say, nope, you don't get that little, that path to form. That would have been a bad time for me. And I would have skipped ahead, but there's so much going on here, and I'm trying to just give you guys, as much of this battle as I can at once kind of thing. Before it gets too repetitive. So I can take out the weapon system here. Perfect. Try and stay forward. Waiting for it. Okay, more rings. Almost said more coins. Still got Mario on the brain, apparently. So apparently holding forward is really the key to this, which is kind of weird to me because holding forward doesn't really do much. Or maybe I just wasn't positioning myself properly previously. So that's one engine down. Then you get the other one. Looks like now it's going to start doing maybe a bomb attack of sorts. So let's grab that. Try and get this boost. And I could get that rocket. I'm still not sure if it does additional damage or anything. Guess maybe we'll find out. Waiting for this to stop firing. And there we go. I can just attack the center part. Sweet. And does that have 2 hits? Looks like it has like almost a second phase kind of thing. And I couldn't quite get the angle to be able to attack the right side. So I might not actually get a high rank on this. I'm actually not too sure here. I'm trying to dodge things, but it is very difficult for certain parts on here, I noticed. And look out for that. Okay, why did I jump into that? Well, you guys have seen this multiple times already, so it's pretty much just a repeat of all that. So you know what? I think I will actually skip ahead here. So I will see you guys shortly. Oh, okay, so apparently the rocket does have its use. So I would have probably cut in like right before that, if I remembered to in post-editing. But apparently if you rocket during that little shooting part, you're actually pretty good to go. Because it will actually kind of like skip that little section for you. So now we're into kind of like phase 2 of this boss, which we were at before. But yeah, that's a pretty cool feature to know. However, a lot of it's going to be the same as usual, of course. So I will see you guys when we actually get through this boss. Oh, and it looks like we actually defeated it. So that was actually pretty fast, so apparently I didn't actually have to cut the video there, so I probably wouldn't have. And we only took it out in less than 2 minutes. Not too shabby. And I knew it wasn't really going to be an S rank there, but that's okay. At least we know we have a chance to be able to get it if we come back to fight it later. So once we get our mechanics down, or down with that boss, we'll be good to go. So not too shabby.
Almost difficult.
Sonic, you did it!
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thanks. Hey, we both deserve some kind of reward.
Yeah, let's go to an amusement park or something.
All right, but one that's, you know, less evil than this one.
So, are all the aliens getting free?
Looks like it. Once the power went off, the locks vanished. I hope Yakker's okay.
I think you'll be fine. You don't think the weapon you were shot with still works?
Not without power flowing to it. I think we're all good.
That's what I like to hear.
The tractor beam's gone. The planets are free.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
With all the generators destroyed, we can blow this joint and head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Good point. Either way, we can get out of this crazy place and go home.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be going home too. I think we're in the middle of a party.
The middle? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
And with that, things seem a little too chipper. Because while we've saved all the planets, we now have one more section to take down. Because there's one more person we need to take down. And that's Dr. Eggman himself, over in Terminal Velocity. Which is pretty much like the last little ride kind of thing. However, that also means I believe we actually have every power-up unlocked in the game. Which I guess we technically had that unlocked in the previous couple of episodes. But I wasn't too sure, so I wanted to be safe and everything. But it looks like we gotta get some S ranks, some rings and everything, and then we can actually head over and start doing Game Land, which I think we're gonna do after we beat Eggman himself. And of course we gotta go back to Tropical Resort and everything. But I actually didn't realize we were actually fully, kinda, not necessarily done with the game, but we're done with saving the Wisp for the most part because, you know, all the tractors are done. And we also need to actually go onto the egg shuttle, as you can see here, which would also be something we gotta learn. However, that's about all the time we have for this episode, as I kind of lose my train of thought because Eggman's talking in my ears every time I select something. So I'm just going to select Tropical Resort and just sit here for a moment. That way he's done speaking. So next time on Sonic Colors Ultimate, we're going to actually start trying to make our way through things in that little Terminal Velocity area, take the fight to Eggman, and then after we take the fight to Eggman is when I'm going to come back and collect all the rest of the rings, get the S ranks and everything, and just in case there's an additional cutscene or anything, kind of like what Super Mario 64 did when you collect all 120 Power Stars, I might go back and fight Eggman again just to see if anything happens kind of thing. But if you guys all enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I try to post new videos. I try to do 5 days a week. I'm aiming to go for 7 days a week, but that will depend upon my energy for the week and everything, of course, because I am a university student and all that stuff. So any support means a lot. Feel free to comment below to answer the question today, which today's was, what is your favorite power-up in the game? That we've seen, of course. And of course, you can also comment below and say hello. I read every single comment, and I do take your comments to heart for any sort of feedback, support, etc., etc. And as always, this has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.